Today on Talkin' Live News Update, history in the making for the first time, maybe ever. There was cheering in both Israel and in Gaza. Make no mistake, you're witnessing history that many thought could never happen. But not everyone was particularly happy. The ceasefire crowd, well, can't seem to say much of anything at this point. It looks like they really didn't want to cease fire after all, or they simply cannot find it within themselves to ever once at one time give President Trump any credit at all. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's incompetent former Secretary of State, the architect of the Afghanistan withdrawal wink and Tony Blinken, actually took credit for this deal, posting on X that he was glad that President Trump adopted the Biden plan for peace, which is like the most laughable post I've ever seen. Remember Obama and Biden remember their Iranian nuclear deal? Remember they dumped, cash and other currencies and cargo planes on the tarmac for the mullahs to foment more terror around the world? That was not exactly a peace plan. And that deal would have allowed the Iranians to become a nuclear superpower. In reality, the only thing Blinken ever pulled off was his disinformation campaign against Trump. Of course, he organized the now infamous letter signed by, 51 former Intel officials who had never seen Hunter's very real laptop. That is now authenticated, falsely suggesting that that laptop that they never saw was likely Russian disinformation. And meanwhile, over at CNN, the network's far-left international correspondent, Christiane Amanpour, forced to apologize over the disgusting comparison to the Holocaust. Take a look.
For sure. People who start to talk to the hostages who've only just been released will find that it will take a long time for them to recover physically but also mentally. It's been a terrible 2 years for them because not only are they there, they're probably being treated better than the average Gazan because they are the pawns and the chips that Hamas had. Now Hamas has given up all its leverage.
The hate never stops the rhetoric. Rhetoric was even worse from a former DNC host who wrote and then deleted a tweet calling the war in Gaza worse than the Holocaust again. For some on the left, peace was never the goal. But for President Trump, peace was always on his mind. And despite the haters and those that doubt, he got it done. That's great for the world, great for Israel, great for the Middle East. This is Tucker Vance with the Talkin' Live Show News Desk.